News Channel 5 starts now.
Two down, two to go. The Cavs halfway home to a championship.
It's a sweet moment here.
And as King James commands the fans to go all in.
Because they need to be just as loud Thursday night.
Everyone's favorite Aussie gets ready to rule the court.
I'll be ready to go tomorrow.
The thrill still hasn't worn off after the Cavs get their first ever finals win at home.
Exciting times, right? And the team, they left it all out on the court, literally playing themselves to exhaustion, even playing themselves into the hospital. Sports director Andy Baskin, we're all wondering, how's everyone holding up?
Well, at this point, the team is pretty banged up, but that's been well documented. But it looks like the Cavaliers have dodged a major bullet. Last night in Game 3, both Matthew Dellavedova and Iman Shumpert with injury scares. Dellavedova spent the night in the hospital with severe cramping, while Shumpert bruised his shoulder. Good news is they are both expected to play tomorrow night in Game 4.
Good news on Chump's shoulder. He had an MRI. He was examined and evaluated by our medical staff. He has a bruised shoulder, and it's painful, but fortunately no serious damage. I don't know whether to call it dehydration or something else, but the tank is low, and we're doing everything we can to fill it back up.
So again, the Cavaliers look to be as healthy as they possibly can. Matthew Dellavedova and Iman Shumpert expected both to play in Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Frank?
All right, that's the good news. And, of course, Dellavedova has gone from down under to the top of fans' lists. Lee, they were chanting his name last night.
Oh, and all you have to do is watch him play to see why. He literally sacrifices his body for our team and our city. And Dave Arnold shows you, while Delly is stealing the ball, he is also stealing our hearts.
I know one thing I'm going to count on Delly as always is how hard he's going to play.
Even LeBron is singing Cavs star Matthew Dellavedova's praises. Everyone has Delly fever.
He is an Australian Clevelander, that he is perfect for this town. He's tough, he's gritty.
Finding a Delly t-shirt is like going up against a tough defense. East Forest Cleveland Clothing doesn't have one yet. Not that co-owners Laura Kabinski and her husband aren't fans.
Before Delly was even on the radar, he's obsessed with Delly.
Speaking of Delly being on the radar,
certainly on mine. He's a well-loved Australian now.
These two guys have a special reason for their t-shirt search. I found out they're fresh off a 25-hour flight from Australia. It meant that much for you?
Matthew's our cousin.
A bit older than Delly, Mark Hilson and his brother Rowan played ball with Delly as a kid. The Q was a bit of an upgraded court for last night's Game 3.
It was do or die. The atmosphere was electric.
That's right, isn't that cool?
So as a non-official Cleveland tour guide, I took Delly's first cousins on a road trip to Lakewood's GV Art and Design.
How's it going, guys? Good. Yeah. We saw these shirts in Australia.
Where Delly shirts were fresh off the silkscreen. These guys were a huge hit with the owners.
It's great to have these guys come in from Australia and be a part of our city.
And the serious Cavs shoppers inside.
Oh my gosh, I love it. That's crazy.
There was a few people like, really, a Delly shirt? I'm like, dude, like, it's going to be, and then it's just gone on and on and on, so those people are biting their tongues now,
They're only here long enough for Game 4, but this game day off was just as successful as last night. Now these two will be flying back Friday. The game there will be on Monday, even though it's Sunday night here. In Lakewood, Dave Arnold, News Channel 5.
All right, thank you, Dave. And guess what? Some folks say star watching is much fun as actually watching the game.